Welcome to Project Rosemary. Finally, today let's do the reveal. A lot of work has gone in since the last video and we are finished in a manner of speaking, but there's still some touches here and there to be done, some outside work still left. But we are in a place where we can now show the entire project in the spirit that we wanted to finish it in. So without further ado, let's look at Project Rosemary. Okay, as you might have seen already before, the new driveway is here and it's serving its purpose. But the bigger thing is we spent quite a bit of time fixing up the garden area over here. So something that is going to be low maintenance and hardy and will survive. I mean, any garden thing that I touch usually dies, so the plants need to be as hardy not to die by my hands. They turned out okay. There is still maybe they're going to need like 1 or 2 seasons to actually get proper hold and cover the ground, but I think it turned out reasonably well. The season's kicking in, which gives it a lot of flowers. And the front, we wanted to put some, medium-sized plants, so some citrus over here, an avocado tree over there, and the old trees that were there originally, they had to be cut down because they were diseased or either falling or something like that. So a inspector from the council comes and inspects that yes, you can cut them down because they have issues with them. And that's what happened. Moving further forward, everything here outside is cosmetic, and we thought we'd give it the classic blue and white combination. So we have a bit of a sitting area over here as well, because we saw that we come out here quite frequently with coffee or tea, to enjoy the sun and the breeze. And so we thought, like, let's put a seating arrangement here so we can bring our laptops out while we're working from home. Sit here outside as well, nice and fresh. Okay, let's go inside, shall we? This first room, it used to be a room and a hallway. We don't like hallways, so we got rid of the walls. And this is more like a formal living area, so to speak. And this big console thing that you see with a touch of a retro look is where all the shoes will go, and generally shoe cabinet sort of a thing. So the few things we did as far as feature goes is the roof ceiling and that bifold door that we saved from a long time ago. Okay, next let's look at the ensuite first. Here we are. This is the biggest bathroom in this house and the only one with the bathtub. We sort of wanted to keep things as neutral as possible, but thought we'd make a nice heritage-ish fashion for the floor. And of course, gotta have some feature in the big bathroom. So next we look at the bedroom that is attached to it, and here the one thing that is very predominantly visible is the rather large wardrobe. So let's go into the main part of the house, and this particular bit we have seen in earlier videos where they were working on the roof. Now it is obviously finished, and this works a treat with the fireplace, and the TV had to go somewhere, right? There it is. And to the right there is a small bedroom which we use currently as storage, and to the left there is another bedroom that works as a bedroom, obviously. Main dining area. So by most part this place is complete. We still need to do some work on the outside. That's why you see the ladder there. I'll go to the outside just in a moment, but let me turn around this way and I'll talk about the kitchen next. All right, the kitchen area. One of the best feature of this house, but first of all, I apologize for the mess there is. I'm just Filming at a very random time, haven't had much opportunity to tidy up. It should be displayed a bit more tidy, but first thing first, let's talk about this stone. So this is a natural granite. I believe the name was Galaxy. And the way the surface is, you can feel the texture. And we luckily got it on sale as well. They were actually clearing the stock. We have the cooktop here. Now, originally, the plan was to have cooktop either here or on the other side. Nothing wrong with that. There's enough space here to get that done. But imagine cooking facing this as opposed to cooking facing that. How much of a difference is that? And we were then looking for an exhaust system that would come down from the center in some manner, some fashion. How do we solve this? So the first plan was we'll maybe do a drop-down wall a little bit, and it will have the exhaust on it. And then, nah, that gets in the way too much. So they have these cassette exhaust systems that has a 3,200 meter cube per hour rating. Standard average is 800, so this does 3,200. Everything that we are cooking here actually gets sucked up very nicely. This has been a total success, having the cooktop over here.
Fantastic. Even if they're not connected and it sucks.
Yeah.
Excellent. It sucks, excellent.
So a lot of the things that you see around here has that sort of a nod to the past, a little bit of the heritage and modern mixed together. And some of the things that we did that gives in way of convenience is that designed the kitchen with a lot of drawers instead of cabinet doors. So that is just a handy thing, but it costs a little bit more. In the long run, it's very handy. Moving further back, this, as I go down this hallway, there are washing machines and dryers under here. So we don't have a separate laundry space per se, and this does the trick just fine. What's the point of going to a separate laundry room, right? When you can get the job done here. The only point to note is that if you have a dryer in an open space, it needs to be a dryer that is either ducted or is a heat pump kind, which is the one we have. It does not exhaust any hot air into the environment. It just uses the temperature it created inside it and just keeps it in there. No need to exhaust anything out. As we are going past the hallway, there is a bathroom here as well. And the feature of this bathroom is that everything that is metal, we've tried to keep it as brass. Welcome to the courtyard. It's a nice and bright day. So the courtyard we access straight from the kitchen out through the sliding doors. So the story of the courtyard is thus that we needed to fix up the old retention wall that was a mess. So this concrete and steel post retention wall that you see here had to be made, but it's a pure coincidence that it's this height and we got just the right amount of depth, and thus it almost looks like it's purpose built to have a veggie patch on top. And it's very handy that we can come out straight from the kitchen and grab whatever it is you need, you know, herbs and whatnot, and go back and do cooking. But this is out of a pure coincidence. We didn't actually plan such a thing, or we were thinking about stuff like that. We wanted to have some place to put a veggie patch. Now it just happened to be this. And above me, you can see that there are lots of festoon lights. This was chosen as opposed to a floodlight. So what happens is at night we have plenty of light and a sense of festivity to go with. And when we come out here, even in the evenings and so forth, this is a relaxing place. And the height of the fence here behind me is due to the fact that the land behind me is higher up, so the fence goes quite high, giving this place a sense of privacy. And that's how we tend to enjoy this space, that it is a private courtyard. Welcome to our study room. This place is an absolute mess as we spend a whole lot of time over here. There is still some tidying up to be done, but just wanted to show you this room that we purpose built to accommodate our home office and kids' desks. Altogether, we spend a lot of time over here. And turning left, we have the bathroom 3. The feature of the bathroom 3 is such that it is fashioned out of this sage green color, and the color we got off the tile that is at the bottom, which is called Botanica, and that's the sort of the theme of this bathroom as well, a bit botanic. Okay, the backyard. So to enter here, we can use the sliding door of the dining area, and we have a little bit of space over here as well. So a little bit of mess now. We'll tidy it up. But the point here is that we can do barbecues and things like that. And we've added a bit of the festoon light here as well, and there is a downlight. So the key feature here is behind me, the new pool. It's all functionally done, it's working, even it's heating up the water and so forth. The grass is a little bit brown at this point in time because they are very new and they haven't established themselves as much. Over time it'll become greener, and this place will be a bit more fresher looking. And it's such a sunny, warm day, perfect weekend to just dive in. As far as backyard goes, yes, we'll do some more tidying up around the edges, and a bit of cleanup is necessary. Minor stuff still pending as far as greenery goes and tidying up goes, but we can enjoy this space for what it is. And, over time we will do all the improvements and cosmetic tidying up and, adding greeneries and things of that nature. Perhaps we'll make another video in the distant future where we finish doing what we originally intended to do around here, and that would be a good update. And until then, we can totally enjoy this space for what it is meant to do for us. Well, it's a beautiful, hot, warm day, and a perfect day to just jump in, which I intend to do today at some stage. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed it. There are a lot of details that I couldn't cover in this video due to time constraints. So please leave your comments and questions in the comment section below, and I'll endeavor to answer them as soon as I can. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, you take care of yourself.